Hello, everyone. This is your first vocal tutorial video for some stylistic suggestions and some things we're going to be working on this week virtually on song 2 as we kind of get introduced to that. First of all of this opening is going to be spoken. It'll be a solo. And then the ladies will be coming in here at A. One thing to be thinking about, in addition to just like making sure you have the pitches, is how we're going to articulate this first one. This is going to be much more like kind of a driving rock feel, more of a typical pop style, whereas the opener is a little more like creepy Broadway type of style. In order to really articulate those 8th notes and drive those, we want to start like the W of welcome with little H before it. So instead of being welcome to the freak show, and we want to be like, or for the sopranos an octave lower, welcome to the freak show. We want to put an H before it, so it just gives it a little bit more oomph to that. Welcome to the freak show. So really over articulate those. Welcome to the freak show. Step right status quo. Now, when we're having the step up status quo, some of the words in this are a little bit interesting when you start looking about what the meaning of this piece is. The whole thing is kind of about this duality, the idea of this dichotomy of light versus dark. Step up means like we're going to make a change. We're going to do something that is going to move our belief system, our society forward in a good direction, whereas status quo means stay the same. Okay. And then you'll notice we go up, and the next thing, we got horns and halos as kind of representing devil and, angels, kind of that duality of good and evil. So that's kind of the general idea of this, trying to make the decision on whether to stay who we are and embrace who we are, or to move into a different realm of making a choice to do something different with our lives. So that's kind of the nature of this. So we really want to drive that meaning with the lyrics, and in order to do that, we have to make sure the diction is really clean and crisp. Okay, so all of this. Welcome to the freak show. Step up status quo. Hope you enjoy the ride. Really crescendo on ride. Start right a little bit softer, then push the air faster as you crescendo and drive into beat 3 right there at measure 13. Okay, and then the guys come in, kind of echoing the girls. Welcome to the freak show. But again, do the welcome. Put that little H before it. Welcome to the freak show. We've got horns and halos. We ain't afraid and we ain't buying a lie. Notice that measure 16 there. We're going to start this measure a little bit softer so that we can then drive it into that next measure there right before the girls come back in. Okay, so just a couple little suggestions there vocally to create that driving style. So again, we've got horns and halos. We ain't afraid and we ain't buying a lie. Eat it, drink it, think it. Okay, so all that syncopation there, make sure that rhythm is really clean. 1 and 3, 4 and. Okay, so we have eat it, drink it, think it. Make sure we just practice that even before you sing it. Just practice speaking that a couple of times. Eat it, drink it, think it, be it, breathe it. Guess you don't even know who I am. Okay, so we have all that syncopation that really drives it in there. So when we're talking this, eat it, drink it, think it, this is all about, trying to convince ourselves to totally buy into whatever it is that you believe, whether we should keep things the same or whether we should be like moving into something more beautiful and more great. Okay, and trying to buy into whatever that belief is that you have. And then this is, again, this duality where this eat it, drink it, think it, be it, breathe it. That's saying, yes, we're going to buy in 100% to this new idea. Whereas guess you don't even know who I am. Again, that goes back to saying, I'm saying this as the mask that I'm wearing, but you don't know who I am on the inside. Okay, so just another little bit of context there for you as we're singing the second number. Okay, so in terms of just vocally, ladies go on there. So guys in unison with the ladies that eat it, drink it, then ladies go on by themselves. Eat it, drink it, think it, be it, breathe it, ladies. I don't even know who I am. I don't believe it, need it, see it, be it, breathe it. Time to make my final stand. Okay, and again, make my final stand. You can start that softer so that we can give a little bit of stylistic movement forward on stand. Time to make my final stand. Welcome to the Freak Show. Welcome to the Freak Show. And that's obviously where all this is building to the downbeat of B. Okay, we kind of have all this. Final stand. Welcome to the Freak Show. And that's where we kind of drive into the chorus then. So B is kind of the arrival point. So we want to use the diction, use that forward momentum of those dynamic markings through those phrases to lead us into that strong downbeat at letter B. Okay, so here's the accompaniment just where you come in 2 measures before where the ladies sing at A. 1, 2, 3, and so that's kind of this next section as we go into the chorus. Again, really accent the diction of the welcome with an H before the W each time you do that. Welcome to the Freak Show. This is where the freaks go. Freak Show. Welcome to the Freak Show. We don't even need no one to tell us how to think. I don't care what they believe. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so then again, a couple of things here. Subito mezzo piano at measure 32. That's at page 3. Second line here. At measure 32 is right here. So mezzo piano on this measure. So then that allows us to build back up into this. On these we got to put more of a glottal attack here on these vowels as we attack them. To put a little more oomph behind each one of those. So that's all these triads here, ladies, moving by thirds or fourths. So sopranos are moving up by the fourth and then down the half step. Stay the same there on the B flat for seconds. For the altos. Another important spot where we build the tension with the harmonies is I don't care what they believe, the C against the D. So right there. Then we come together, but we got to build up that. So really find that dissonance there between the seconds and the firsts on that. So here's all the parts starting at this letter B. Okay, so you can follow along in your score, and I will play just your parts there all together on that chorus. Here's basses, tenors, altos, sopranos. 1, 2, and here we go. Sorry, that was really bad. 1, I'll try it again, and here we go. That's kind of the first chunk vocally, so make sure you have those notes marked in your score. And also, of course, listen to the part tapes that your section leader sent out.